Okay. So good evening, everyone. So very first thing, many of you or some of you are new to the course because some of you directly joining BADM 520. Therefore, I would like to explain first thing first about how do we access Minitab, because that is a big issue for many. So here you go. I shared this link, and this link is right here in the very first message. And you just look into this. This is the complete instruction. These are the steps you need to follow in order to access Minitab. So first thing, Minitab is available, so you can use cloud version. And once you click the link, you need to put your EWU email, which is for me this. And now you have two options using Eastern SSO. And now you put your again Eastern ID and password. Once you do this, it will ask your dual authentication. However, directly, because it's my official computer. Now I have the Minitab available right in front of me. And all the options are right here within this window. First thing, how you import the data. So here under file, open, worksheet, and you can choose from local file, and then you can import the, let's say I'm going to do this, and I got this data right here. I think I did something. I click some other option. So I have Minitab with my data, and now I can do anything. But we don't need Minitab for week number 1. We need from week number 2. We need for only 4 modules, week 2, 3, 4, and 5. Week number 6, we will be using Excel again. So week number 1 and week number 6, we will be using Excel. So any question related to Minitab access? It's so easy. You just get the link from here, click this, you come here, and then you choose the option. Because most of the students are coming from 503, so they know how to use it. But some are directly coming to this course, and it's important to know how to use for week number 2, 3, 4, and 5. So download, use. We have another option, which is you can download on your computer also if you have Windows. But we don't have for Mac download option. And this is so here, this is another option, which is how to install Minitab on a personal Windows computer only, no Mac and no. So here, these are the steps in order to do. However, so it will last, it is easy if you have Windows, but if you have Chrome or if you have Mac, it will not be available for you. Therefore, the best option is to use the cloud version. Now, if any question I can answer related to Minitab, if you don't have, then I go on syllabus part. So here, this is our syllabus. So, oh, okay. So here, okay, let me show you how to open. And go under File, Open, and you have Worksheet here, and you can choose option Microsoft. From where do you want to? Either you keep in your Google Drive data, or you can keep in local computer. So here, local option, and then it will show your computer. So let's say I'm just going to open this, and now I have. Is it fine, me? Okay. So now, yeah. So I reply to any email as soon as possible if I'm on computer. So preferred communication on the about this course through Canvas. Second option to use my email. And if you are located in Spokane, you can stop by my office. Most of the time I am in office. So this is BADM 520. It's a data-driven decision making, how you can make decision based on data. This is what we are going to learn. So always very important thing in order to be a very successful in this course, to always check the announcement, because I put everything, all information, everything in announcements regularly. Ask ahead of time, like if today is a deadline, don't ask like 10 o'clock today. Ask ahead of time, because the module will open on Sunday. I will be conducting online session on Tuesday. So you have 2 days, Sunday and Monday, and even half day on Tuesday. So you review and ask as many as question you are. So asking ahead of time is very important, because you have time and I can help you. I can let you know, I can direct you, I can guide you. But what happens at the end of the course, I mean, at the end of, or very close to due date or due time, students send a message, I don't understand anything. And then I'm helpless. What I can do at 10 o'clock, and 12 o'clock is deadline, 11:59, and student is sending email, I don't understand anything, which is very difficult for me. So ask ahead of time. That is most important. This is very standard that you have seen in other courses, vision and mission. Apart from that, two important things that I would like to share. We would like to make our students who can think. We would like to prepare our students who can think critically and act ethically. So think critically and act ethically, which is important and very important aspect to prepare our students during this MBA program. These are the learning objective. Think critically, act ethically. Those who already completed 503, they are well equipped, well prepared. But those who are coming directly into 520, I would simply request them, please review chapter 1 to 9, because probably next module and following module you will have some issues. So review chapter 1 to 9, so you can understand the basic concept, or the concept, just to brush your knowledge. So this is important. What we are going to cover in this module is about decision tree and Bayes theorem. Then we are going to check hypothesis testing. And then we are going to see regression analysis. We are going to see forecasting. We are going to see quality control and multi-criteria decision making. So this is what we are going to cover in this 520. We are only using textbook. So I hope everyone is having the access of the book. like this. You go in your course, my textbooks, and you can access the book right here. Those who have paid those who have paid for book during 503, they don't need to pay again. If you have paid double, second time, please ask bookstore to refund your money, because it happens, some are charged twice. So please approach to bookstore, because you already paid during 503, then you don't need to pay in 520, because we are using the same book, and part of the book we used in 503, part of the book we are using in 520. So for same product, same services, you don't need to pay twice. So if you have paid by mistake or something, please request bookstore to refund your money. So we are not using Connect. We are just using book. Another question is there that, you are working on some problems. How do you get the solution? So very simple. Here we go. So 520. Okay, here we go. Book, my textbook. And towards the end of the book, you will see the solution of odd problems. So you will not get the solution of problem number 2, 4, 6, 8, but you will get the solution of, see here, solution to odd numbered exercise. So here you can see towards the end of the day, end of the book, you will see 9, 11, 13, 15, all odd problems are solved here. So you can clearly see the solution. So solve and you will get the answer at the back. So this is another problem that, that some students were asking again, Connect. So this is the option available in the book itself. You can solve the odd problems and use check your answer or solution towards end. Okay, now very important question, why we are using Minitab? It's the easiest tool to do the statistics, and not, from last 20 years, Eastern Washington University is using Minitab for teaching statistics and data-driven decision making. So this is second thing. Third thing is that if you find it very difficult to use it, you can use the tool that is available for your disposal at your end. Let's say you are very good in Excel. You don't like Minitab. Okay, go ahead and do the Excel, because whatever results you are going to get from Minitab or Excel, they will not change. Only few decimal points here and there, because Minitab has, after decimal 2-digit or 3-digit, or Excel will have after decimal 10 digits. That will not make any difference. So if you are comfortable with any other tool like SPSS, like SAS, like JMP, like Statistica, like R, like Excel, or any other tool, feel free to use. No problem, because results will be, but I will be taking care of Minitab. I will be directing or guiding as per Minitab. So probably you will be doing an R. Okay, I am not expert in that part. I will be helpless to do any help, but Minitab, I will be guiding you. I will be instructing you based on Minitab. It's the easiest tool to do statistics as per my understanding, my experience, but you are free to do. So don't hang up due to Minitab or due to software. Feel free to use. Book has the instruction related to Excel. If you follow the book, it has complete instructions about Excel. How do we use in Excel? So module number 1 to 5, we are going to cover based on the book. Module number is a different thing, which I don't find in any other book. Therefore, I created my own handouts and I shared some links. And we will be, that is totally based on the available material. I will be sharing more things on this. So multi-criteria decision analysis and earned value analysis, we will be using our own material. So module number 6 will be based on the material that will be shared in module. And I will be updating that also. I already spoke about Minitab and you don't have any issue related to that. Grading policies. So this time, as compared to 503, this time I have divided 4 parts of the grading equally, uh, four areas like discussion is 25%, multiple choice is 25%, fill in the blanks, and final. Each part is 25% weightage. So, before that, just remember the due day is every Sunday, 11:59 p.m. But last week, because you remember, let me share with you so that just so that you can understand. So this is our Eastern, and here you see online accelerated. Please look into this. So July 10th, first day of instruction, online accelerated, and you can see August 19th. Means this is the last day of the course and you have to complete module 6 and final exam. I have clearly given in the instructions. I just a minute. Just a minute. So August 19th is the last day. So please, because I have, grading is due. So basically I have to put a grades on Monday. And this is the, we don't have any other extra time. We don't have extra time. So everything has to be done on and before 19th. Okay. Now your question related to where do we get? So just go under announcement. And under announcement, you see here is this is the link. Is it clear? Okay. So I shared here, and so this is the calendar. Don't go with quarter calendar, go for online accelerated calendar. Now, again, I'm coming on syllabus part. So Sunday, which is usually every week Sunday, but last week is Saturday, which is 19th of August. So don't miss, because this happened in the last course. 4, 5, or 6 students missed the final exam. Okay, how did you get, you just look into this. So here, this is the website that you always access. Here you see inside.ew.edu. Miss. So here, this is the website that you always, then here right on the right side, you have academic calendar, inside.ew.edu. So academic calendar, and there are three terms going on in Eastern. They have regular quarter system, which is most of the students on campus do the quarterly thing. They have a semester system for few program, and we have this online accelerated, which is we are in. So here you need to select online accelerated, which is 6 weeks that we are doing, and you can see the calendar, you can see everything. Okay, is it clear? Yeah, so discussion, let me talk about what I'm expecting from you in discussion. So discussion is basically, I would like to see that how you can use data for logical explanation. And that is what I'm sharing, some contemporary topics or contemporary issues which are happening in the business world, and how you can defend, how you can present logically against or in favor of that contemporary issue with the numbers. Let's say, if suppose housing market in USA or economy in USA or different aspect, then you use different numbers in order to support your idea. Why? Very simple. If you say something, housing market is expecting growth from your individual opinion, I mean, that will not sound strong. When you put this statement with some logic, with some numbers, as per uh, using realtor.coms or housing market realtor association or something, they predicted 5%, and this, you quote some number, then your statement and your point will become more valuable than just saying your opinion. Therefore discussion always, because numbers are available everywhere, put some numbers before explaining anything. Just opinion, that is your individual opinion, but based on numbers, that is data driven decision making. So you will get lot of data related to the metaverse. Like I said, this week topic is about metaverse. And so Nate, it is 24 hours. So basically I will try to open on Friday at 6 p.m, but not before that, because it's not possible. There are other consequences of opening exam before that. It has some consequences, and I will, if you send me an email, I will explain to you. But so it has 24 hours. I will try to open on Friday, which is I think 18th of August, about 6 p.m. So you can have like 24 plus 6, 30 hours window. So discussion, if you understand, I'm not hard and fast, about Wednesday deadline, that first post has to be posted on Wednesday. But before due date, if everything is done, you need to reply to other, students and their posting or their opinion. So basically discussion, everyone can get 100% here if they can do logical and with some numbers. So the difference between 503 discussion and this discussion, all sentences, everything that you are going to write, you are going to refer some secondary data or some secondary number that you find on Google, that you find in reports, that you find, different statistical websites, but properly citation. And that would be the important part in this case. And this is the only difference between that. And so no, so yeah, I'm not going to check, hard and fast. First discussion has to be Wednesday. Everything has to be before due date. No, you can critically, logically, you can reply to others. So original post should have some numbers, some data points, but secondary or response to others, if you have numbers, perfectly. But if you don't have numbers, you have some logic or something, it's most welcome, no problem. So excuse me. MCQ is, again, those who have experienced my 503, you have multiple attempts before due date, and you can do it. And you can score 100% in this. So 25% for MCQ, you just keep doing. If you don't understand, let me know. But there are 4-5 options and multiple attempts until you get 100%. Fill in the blanks. Again, this is based on the numbers, and you have to give numbers here. So basically question will be there. You have to do the calculation and you have to put numbers. And here, I give 5% margin of error. That means if correct answer is, let's say 0.4, let's say correct answer is 0.4. So what I did, I put, plus minus, like 0.02 margin of error. So if you do like 0.38, that's correct answer, and 0.42, that is also. Any answer between 0.38 to 0.42 will be correct. So I put every fill in the blanks with some margin of error. That means because Excel takes, little bit further, Excel takes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 digits, some software 2 digit or manual calculation. So little bit fraction, it will not be any problem. Your answer will be whatever tool you will use, all answer will be accepted. So final fill in the blanks, which is 25%, and the final exam will have 25%, and that will be mixed of MCQ and fill in the blanks, and only one. So basically you can see this. So 75% grade, this is 75% grade, is based on your homework. So basically minimum C grade is required, which is essential to pass this course. So everyone will pass if they do sincerely this 75% work. C is 73. So no problem for that. Final exam, this is mostly I ask about conceptual questions. So 50% everyone does it, like 5 or 10 questions are little challenging, but rest of the questions are very easy. So this is for doing your practice 75% and 25% to evaluate your learning. So we have this assessment strategy in this course. One more thing that you must note here, that after due date, please don't open the assignment because it will count towards late penalty. I don't have any option that I can set, after end date, if somebody opens it, it will not count. But this is the setting in the assignment that after due date, if you do, it will deduct 15% late penalty. So after Sunday, you have 3 or 4 days of extension based on late penalty that you can submit your assignment. So 8 plus 3 or 4 days, it is like 12 days. So 12 days are more than sufficient for doing assignments. There are questions. Pull find additional numbers. So Carrie, no. I mean, for reply, if you find it is great. But if you don't find for reply, no problem. So Kelly, no. You will, you can read here in the syllabus. The excuse me. The final exam will not be proctored. Means you will have, you can use all your resources, notes, book, Minitab, Excel, calculator, etc. Even some students do together. I mean, they sit together and they do exam. I'm not seeing on your side what you are doing. Is it making sense? You are on other side. What you are doing, I'm not able to see. So basically, it's all up to you. What you use. It will be a, so fine, will not be. Where do you see? The will not, I put here will not. Okay, I have to
Sorry about that. Down in the body below, like where it says exam 25% and all. The next highlighted area where it says August 19th, 2023. Below that, it says at your convenience for 2 hours using a lockdown browser. So I was just checking to make sure.
Okay, no problem. I will remove that, probably because earlier I used to have lockdown browser. Now I given full freedom to you to do exam and do your best. So learning is important, and sometimes you get stuck due to technology. So I don't want you to face that challenge during exam.
Thank you.
So yeah, you can use whatever you can use on your side. I will not be putting lockdown browser. So you can use open notes, open book with friends, open Google, whatever you'd want to do. But it's always good because time will go, time will fly like anything. So limit your resources and trust on your skills. When you start exploring Google and this and that, 15-20 minutes, where it goes, you don't know. So trust on your skills and your learning. That is the best method to do the exam. So final question will have 40 questions. Final exam will have 40 multiple choice and fill in the blank question. Okay. So this is syllabus. This is, like grading policy that you already gone through, I believe. And, all these policies, standard policies, please let me know ahead of time if you have any issue. I mean, if you got sick, just send me immediate message or something. You are not, probably I will be able to help you. And disability students, please let me know ahead of time, not, after due date. Let me know ahead of time what extra time, what you need. So I will try to help you. And this is what we are going to cover in this course. Any question related to syllabus?
I did type in one question on the final quiz. You said 40 questions. Is that 40 total or 40 just for the combined fill in the blank and multiple choice?
Yeah, it's
Thank
combined both. Combined both.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, so earlier is the best, but Sunday is the due date. So I will not be checking Sunday or Thursday or Monday. I will be looking due date, which is Sunday. Any other question if you have, please let me know. If you don't have, then I go over subject matter.
I think someone posted a question asking about the Zoom lectures. Are they always recorded and made available?
Yeah,
in
they
the
are.
case?
Yeah, right here. So let me go and see. Sorry, I missed the. Okay, right here. Yeah, so basically I go and look into this. So actually previous lectures, if you look into the bottom of each module, you will see the previous recorded lectures. You will see the previous recording. And here you can see everything right here. So recording. So this is what is available right after each module at the end. Any other question which I missed in chat, you can ask again. Okay, if no question, let me explain the content of this module. So basically, So more week one is about because nowadays metaverse and AI, chat GPT, and many things are happening in the business world, and they are transforming business processes and decision-making processes. So basically, how they can impact the businesses and business processes. This is what I'm expecting you from expecting from you in this discussion. So basically, based on probability. So basically, let me explain first probability. Then based on conditional, let's say metaverse will be very successful in marketing and sales of the product, but what conditions, what should be the factors that will impact the metaverse success? So those are the conditions. So based on your research, based on, like I said, this PricewaterhouseCoopers report, you can find many numbers and other things. You just share your database decision making or data driven decision making, how metaverse can be really how metaverse can play a catalyst role in business processes or business process transformation. Similarly, artificial intelligence. So how artificial intelligence can play a vital role. So these are the two things. You just use numbers and use your own understanding and just write your free flow ideas. You need to respond minimum two posts as a standard in Eastern courses. You have to respond. Okay. Now let me go on the subject matter. So this is what I shared in fill in the blanks, and using this, I'm going to give you one simple example about probability, conditional probability, and Bayes theorem. So let's say I give the example based on a simple example. So here let's say in my class, we have 60 students, and these are undergraduate students. So male and female. This is freshman, sophomore, and junior, and senior. And I have 60 students in class, so I'm teaching. So I'm just going to make a table. Okay, I have 12 students from freshman, and 22, I have 5 and 8. I have, let's say, 2 and 22, and let's say 13. Now I have to see what is the total. So this is 22. So I have 15. Now I do it 5 and 5. And now I do the sum here. Okay, so this is my cross tabulation. This is called contingency table. This is also called cross table. Okay, so this is called cross table or contingency table. Both you can. Based on that, I can do many probability concepts. So what is the probability of, let's say, what is the probability? Probability is written like this, P. probability of male. How I can do? What is the probability of male? Total number of male divided by total. So this is the probability of male. What is the probability of female? So yeah, 36, which is 60%. So 36 divided by 60, and this is. Now what is the probability of junior? So this is a junior, which junior, and I can simply give 15. This is a junior, sum of all juniors divided by the total number. This is called marginal probabilities. These are called, I will go over slides later. Let me first explain to you using this. So this is, now I ask, what is the probability of male and female? What is the probability of male and junior? Male, this is a male, and junior. So basically this. So probability of male and junior. So let me go over. So now I come over the formulas. The total probability is always 1. So this is this sign, U, or it is called OR. This is the sign of OR, A or B. And A and B, which is a common area, divided by total. So male and junior. So what is the male and junior? So this is a male and junior divided by, what is the, this is the, and now we get male and junior. Similarly, probability of female and let's say senior. What is the probability? Which is 5 divided by this, divided by. So, and now you understand, and now we go to OR. So the condition, probability of male or junior. Male or junior. What is the example? I mean, what is the answer? So here, it is 3 steps process. One is, the formula says probability of male plus probability of junior minus probability of male and junior. How? Let's look into this. So this is union of 2. So basically probability of A or B means probability of male or junior. What should be? So equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A and B. So look into this. So I'm just going, this is 3 steps process. So probability of male plus probability of junior minus probability of male and junior. Is it making sense? So now, what is the so this is actually not formula. You can see here. Now I'm going to use the numbers. So numbers are So let me find first probability of male. What is the probability of male is this. Plus, what is the probability of junior? This is a probability of juniors. Minus probability of male and junior, this. So I get the answer. This is the male or junior. Is it making sense?
Yes, doctor.
Thank you. Now we come to the conditional probability. So basically, what is conditional probability? Conditional probability that, you know, you try to find the probability of an event given some condition. Let's say, what is the probability what is the probability of a rain? Condition, temperature is like 100 degree Fahrenheit. What is the probability of, you know, junior student? Condition, he is male. Condition, he is male. What is the probability? So basically, some condition is given, some based on that you check the probability. So this is represented by vertical line. So probability of male, you know, I can write capital I, which is condition. So this is junior. So what is the probability of male? Condition, he is a, junior student. Okay. So the formula is very simple. Probability of, I can show you here.
May I ask the PowerPoint you were referring to? I did not see that available unless I missed it under
Okay.
module 1.
No, it is available. So just, you know, let me show you one more time. So just a minute. So when you go on every module, I don't know how you browse the course. Most of the students directly go here, like, you know, just a minute, they go under assignments and they directly do the assignments. But, you know, you browse by module. When you browse by module, you will see everything systematic. So here, if you can see the lecture, if you can see here, these are the, you know, you just download, these are the PPTs which I'm using. Can you see
Thank
it?
you. Yes, I did not realize those were links. I missed that. Thank you.
Yeah, so every module has PPTs which I'm using and through which I will be explaining. So here you can see, and you know, here you have, where is a PPT? Here you can see the PPT. Somewhere it is linked in the, and additional, like, you know, module 2 and further, you will have some module 2 and 3, you will have some like Minitab based PPTs. So like you just let me open this, but which is at the end. So here you can see this is based on Minitab, how you can process your data. So this is available under at the end. So please browse through module and you will see everything right here. So recorded lecture, 2 sample hypothesis testing, and this is a PDF which is based on Minitab. Similarly, multiple regression, Minitab regression, and PDF. So this is also useful. And now I was explaining about conditional probability. What is the conditional probability? So probability of A condition B equal to probability of A and B divided by probability of B. So please, and where probability of B must be greater than 0. Okay. So male, so probability of male condition junior, what would be the So I'm just writing a formula or equation, probability of male and junior divided by probability of junior. So this is the equation, means the second, this after condition you put in denominator and common between two you put in a numerator. Okay, so this is the formula. Now I know what is the value, what is the common between this. This is a common divided by junior. What is the probability of junior? So this is, and now we get the answer. Probability of male condition junior. Is it making sense? Or you want, I think, let me use the, so actually the formula is probability of male condition junior. So the formula will be the common between two. So probability of male and junior divided by probability of junior. So basically, how do we do this? Probability of male and junior, what is the common? Male and junior, which is 2 divided by 60. Then probability of junior, which is 15. So this is 15 divided by 60. So 60 and 60 cancel out. So 2 divided by 15. So this is how we do it. So this is the way to do. So basically, these are the three common probabilities which are there. One is, so these probabilities are called marginal probability when you do, male, probability of male, probability of female, probability of freshman, probability of junior, senior, sophomore. These are called marginal probabilities. Then you have and or probability. So and means common. So if I say female and sophomore, so this divided by 60. Then we have or probability. Or means you have 3 steps process, probability of first, second, and minus comma, minus common. So 3 probabilities. Based on that, this chapter is, we have this chapter assignment. Okay, now we go back to, so just a minute. Okay, so this is what is about contingency table, and based on contingency table, how you can calculate different probabilities. But this is just contingency table I made. But let's say you have this kind of contingency, big real data. How you can make a decision based on that, how you can check different probabilities, and how that can be useful. So basically, the simplest way is to select entire table. Okay, so this is what I have given you in fill in the blanks. So this is the real data, or you have customer data, or you have sales data, you have different other data you can use for your calculation. So I'm just selecting all of them. Okay. Just 5 minutes more, 10 minutes more, then. Okay, I selected a data, and now I have this option. Here I have pivot table, and then I can select existing worksheet, or I can say new worksheet. So let me go in the, okay, let me use location. So I can use like right here. So this is my pivot table. Now I have to select what should be the column. Let me put a class here. Let me put a status in this, and let me put, and then I can get the contingency table of my Titanic data. And here insert, and I can put home. I can do the boundary. Okay, so this is my contingency table based on the data that I was just using. So basically, deck, engineers, musician, officer, passenger, I mean, different categories, class, first class, second class, third class, C class, S class. And now you can see where, how many passengers were there in which category, and you can see who were they, and the total is 2,478. Now the question, in fill in the blanks, they are asking different probabilities. So based on first thing first, make sure you have the total number right here. So if you look into the data, I have 2,478 passengers right there. Now, is everything here? Okay, 2,478, perfectly. Now you can do the different probabilities that are asked. So this is about module number 1. You have to create, based on data, you have to create the contingency table, and you have to see what is the probability of different questions. What is the answer of different question? And so conditional probability. So basically, other things are based on your reading. So please read. Most of the concept I already explained. Rest of the things you need to read, and you need to solve, practice some examples. Basically, all are based on the same 3 concepts that I shared. So any question, please let me know if you have any question. So this is what we have done. Based on that, tree diagram is there. Decision tree is there. So you just need to use the same concept, 3 concepts, and you will get to know. Bayes theorem, we have this Bayes theorem. It was developed by Thomas Bayes in 17th century. And, it says the marginal probability of an event, prior probability, is revised after event A has been considered to yield, which is conditional probability. So the probability of marginal probability will be changed when the event happened. And the base formula, probability of V condition A, this is the formula, then goes and replaces the, these value using again conditional probability. So I'm not explaining, the mathematical formula, but it gives you, based on conditional table, which based on contingency table, you can do this. So this is just, it can keep going. So basically, as many events are there, you can put the numbers and you can get the solution. So first you make the table and you can get the answer. So this is about your reading and practicing. Any question, please let me know. Yeah, if I start, explaining everything, it will be like 3 to 4 hours class. And I don't think anyone is having that much time. It's already, some of you are based on New York or different time zones. So no question, then I would like to say have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Most welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Most welcome.
Thank you very much. You have a good evening, Doctor.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. And you can send if you have any question, I will be happy to answer. Thank you. Bye-bye. Good night.